Welcome back, everybody. And I think we're going to start this off by trying to get our blood orb. So there it goes. It's starting to absorb already. And it's going pretty quickly. So let's start sacrificing chickens. And let's see. How we doing? Alright, so we can definitely keep up with it. Hopefully this is enough chickens. I don't think we're getting as much life points from these chickens as we do from hostile mobs. Maybe I should grab my sacrificial knife and use that as well. Okay. We may be running out of chickens here. Hopefully this is getting just about done. It started out, we already had the... Oh, perfect. Excellent. Sweet. Let's pick up our orb here. So now we have our tier 3 orb. And it is bound to us. And we still got some chickens left. Where's... 59.75. How much were we getting for each of these? 66.50. That's 675. Yeah, 675 each, and we get yes, that's half of what a hostile mob is worth, which we're getting 13.50 with all these rings. So let's go ahead and we can actually just go ahead and start. Maybe we should make some runes. We got enough in there. Make 2. And then we'll get rid of the rest of these chickens. That's going a bit slower. Oh, okay. They're all gone. So now we can remove this. I don't have my axe with me. So we've got our tier 3 orb. Let's go ahead and remove those. I'll leave this for now. And let's go see what we can do with this. We've got new chemistries. This is all stuff we could also do with the tier 2 orb. I believe this one is new though, the filling agents for the potions. And some of the higher reagents now we can create. What else have we got in here? We can make our runes of augmented capacity. We're going to be making a bunch of these, which are actually quite expensive. It's going to take another 5,000 life points with a tier 2 slate to get the tier 3 slate. So that's 8,000 life points for each one of these from a piece of stone. And let's go back to that. And then it's also going to take 9 iron for the 3 buckets. And it's the iron that's going to kill us. It's going to take a lot of iron to do. But we'll get it. I'd love to make an air sigil, but I don't want to spare the gas tiers right now. But now we're ready to start on our quest to get to tier 4. Oh, we can make ritual stones. This is what we're going to do. We are going to start making ritual stones. Maybe not in this episode, but in an upcoming episode. So I found some wolves, and I've been reading them, and trying to get the tongue dog. Haven't had much luck with it. I decided I wanted to create an item from Witchery called the Arthana. I've already crafted it here, but it needed an emerald. So Ben offered to trade me some emeralds for some of my ender pearls. And on my way through the nether, I took a dip into the lava. Didn't bring my fire resist potion, lost everything. So I've got the Arthana. I did make it to Ben's on my second try. And he gave me a few emeralds here. And I created an Arthana. So we're going to try and get our Ton of the Dog luckily all we've lost is our Bloodtania wand, our armor, our accessories, and basically all our mana steel items. So, and raw resources, it's not too bad. This is going to take a little bit of time to put it all back together, which I'll do in a moment. But I'm going to try and get that ton of dog from our poor little dogs here. And hopefully I finally get this thing. I hate... Oh. Okay, so that is a much better drop rate. I have killed way too many dogs trying to get this thing. And... wow. Okay, so that's 2 for 3. 3 for 4. Wow. Okay. So yeah, if you want to get these Witchery items, you want to make an Arthana. That is definitely a huge difference. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. Hopefully won't have to kill any dogs anymore. I don't know how many more than this I'll need. I'll only need 1 for the foreseeable future. Alright, so I've fixed our issue. Gotten some new armor, some new tools, made 2 new rings. I haven't made the pendant yet, I'll get to that again. But we're ready to move on now with Witchery. Now that we have our ton of the dog, we can create our redstone soup. And the redstone soup is made in a kettle, so the next thing we needed to do was make this kettle. And that's just a simple cauldron, some string, a tombstone, and sticks. And the kettle is how you make brews, witch brews. And sun's setting, so let's make this quick. So the kettle will sit there, and it's going to need a heat source under it. So let's dig out a spot here, and we'll put the netherrack there. And there we go, we got a heat source. And it can just sit there and float. Oh, oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no. No. No, oh, damn it. No. 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 No, okay. Remember, only you can prevent forest fires. Let's move this. No, that was bad. Oh, wow. Does that actually hurt our altar power? No. Okay, so losing those leaves didn't hurt us. That's good. Okay, we're gonna move it. We're gonna move it. We're gonna move it. We're gonna put it over here. Let's move these flowers. Flowers can go here. We got Spanish moss growing. This Spanish moss, each piece of Spanish moss is giving us altar power, so that is good there. But we're going to move the kettle further over. We'll put it here. This should be good enough. Okay, we don't need these mandrake seeds. We've got plenty of mandrake seeds. Let's put our netherrack in there, and let's light. Oh, yes. This is just a whole wonderful episode, isn't it? Everything that's going bad can go bad. And yeah, so let's get this done. We got that there, and the kettle can just float in the air, but it looks kind of silly. So I'm gonna put these here, and we're gonna put some bricks in there, and we'll just have it sit on this. Now, where did my kettle go? There it is. I think it does. Okay, that's kind of cool. It looks like it's just like set into it like that. Kind of neat. So next thing we need to do is put some water in it. And I've made us a little permanent water source here since I already had the sugar cane. Might be. Even though we've seen all the cool stuff we can do here in Bloodtania, there is stuff that we can't see yet until we create this portal, and that takes a lot of mana. So when we get back to Bloodtania, we got to fix our mana issue, and then we can get on to some even cooler stuff. So we have our kettle here, and it doesn't have a GUI. You can click, does nothing. It's actually just, it's like the Bloodtania stuff. You just throw things in, which is really cool. So we gotta do our redstone soup. We need the redstone, ton of dog, belladonna, drop of luck, wool of the bat, and a mandrake root. There's the mandrake root, bat, belladonna, and you can see that the little spiral things means it's working. And a drop of luck, right, ton of dog, and the redstone. And there, now that it's doing the little bubbly with the white spirals, that means our potion is done. And I should have brought bottles. Let's go grab some bottles. Yes, you get them from using mutandis on grass or other nature stuff. What were we doing? Bottles. We're gonna actually need to make up some glass, I think, soon too. So let's go ahead and we should have some glass though. Alright. There we go, some glass bottles. Let's get our redstone soup. Ben's getting into Witchery now too. He's got some pretty cool Thaumcraft and Bloodtania stuff going on already. He's got a neat. Oh, we get one soup from that. Okay, but he's got a neat mana setup where he's using a lot of endo flames and a charcoal. He's got trees that grow and he puts them in a furnace for charcoal, and that's pretty cool. But I want to do something different than that. Okay, so we've got our redstone soup, and we need our chalice. Let's hope this gets us the power we need. I believe we just throw it in like this. Yeah, chalice filled. And place it back down. There we go, it's all bubbly bubbly. Yes! That's 3 times the power. 45.99. Alright, so we have the altar power we need now. Yep, this is the one we want. So I figured out this heart glyph thing is actually just a golden chalk. And we could go ahead and start doing the chalk now, but these infusions, I've heard, can actually kill you. And if you die, it doesn't work. So we need a way to protect ourselves from death. And for that, we're going to have to get a poppet. There's the death protection poppet. This is how you create the regular poppet. And here's the recipe for all the others. And this is the one we want. It's going to take a diamond vapor and another drop of luck. So I got to make another drop of luck, and we got to create this death protection poppet. Luckily, we have the diamond vapor, so that was pretty good. So I'm going to make another drop of luck. We're going to get this poppet, and then we'll start working on these circles. And I'll make some of this chalk up so we can get this circle. We'll get our infusion done, and I think that'll wrap up this episode. So I will be right back. So I've got us our death protection poppet, and I've made us our chalk we're going to need. This is that gold one in the center, and this is going to be for the out circles. But this poppet, you can see, is not bound yet. That's because we need to bind it to ourselves with this tag lock kit. And to make a tag lock kit, it's just a bone needle with the glass and glass bottle, and the bone needles are made with flint and bone. Now, for this tag lock kit, you cannot just click on yourself with it, but the way you get it to bind is you would right click some other player, which has a chance of working and a chance of not working, and it will tell the player that you're trying to use it on them. But a way to get it without doing that is to shift right click the bed. I believe that'll work. Alright, not shift, just right click the bed, and you'll see now it says bound to me. So now that the tag lock is bound to me, I can take the poppet and put it in the crafting, and there we have the poppet is bound to me now. So now if I take any damage that would kill me, it puts me back at full health and destroys the poppet instead. So we're going to need that for this this infusion here. So let's get our circle set up. Now this requires 2 circles, a 7x7 and 11x11, and I believe there's ones that take a larger circle too. Yeah, a 15x15. So we're going to want to make sure this is far enough away from the altar in case we ever want to do these larger ones. And that's going to be, what, 8 squares away? So, let's see. We'll go ahead and put it 10 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think we can reach out to here. So we're going to go to here. And, of course, back to this. The 7x7 is 3, 3, 1 connecting diagonally. So let's get that one done. And we're gonna have to remove that tree. But first let's get this one. It's 3 out. 1 and 2, 3. A diagonal, 1, 2, 3. Diagonal, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there's our first circle. And we need to get rid of this tree. Alright, now the next circle is going to be 5. That's 2 out and then 2 diagonal. Let's grab this. Yeah, 2 more out, so 2, 3, 5. Diagonal 2. 2, 3, 4, 5. Diagonal 2, 3, 4, 5. Diagonal 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Diagonal 2. Alright, so there's our circle. So I spent all this time figuring out how to make the circle and how to protect myself. Unknown right. Unknown right. Right. What do we need? Okay, the item we need is called Spirit of Otherware. I should probably have looked that up as well. Is it listed in here? Gaia Spirit. Spirit of Otherware is a brew. Okay, so we need another drop of luck, another redstone soup, a potion of swiftness. That's going to have to be made in a regular brewing stand, and some Eyes of Ender. This should only take a moment to put together, as I have all these parts or know how to make them. Ew, is that 2 drops of luck? Okay, I will make that really quick and come back as soon as that's made, and we will get this done. Alright guys, I got our Spirit of Otherware. Took a little bit longer than a few minutes. Had to go find some ghasts and get some ghast tears. But we have our protection and we have our Spirit of Otherware. So I think we just throw that right there. And let's look at our book. Double check real quick before we do anything. Light of Infusion, Spirit of Otherware. We have the altar power. Stand in the circle and go. Altar has insufficient power. Oh. Does our brewing stand use up the power? You know, our brewing stand might have sucked up the power. I just made the spirit before I turned this on, so we'll give this a second. Let this build back up to 4,000. And should take just a minute here. Okay, so we're at 4,000. Let's give this a shot. What's it gonna... Whoa! Okay, so you see, you heard the ding. That was our poppet going off. And now we have this... you can't see it from... Can't really see it, but it's over there on the left. We have that meter. That's our magic meter. And we used up our poppet, so it's a good thing we did make that. Now, we should be able to do some cool stuff here with the hand. Like, see, we can teleport now, just like the Enderman. And to move further, we have to hold down the mouse longer. And now we've got skeletons. If we left click them, we can pull them up into the air. Of course, being annoying. But yeah, so now we got our witch's hand. We'll have to figure out all the cool things we can do with it. Those are the only two things I know offhand. And you can see our bar does go down from that. I'm gonna have to find out how we refill that as well. It would kind of suck if we have to constantly do that infusion. Hopefully there's a cheaper way to recharge now that we have the power. But we'll find out. So I think that'll do it for this episode, and I will see you next time.